Hey guys, this is Abhishek from GadgetsJuice.com, and today we are going to do the quick unboxing and quick overview of a new phone which is coming to India very soon. This is called the LG G4, which is going to be a flagship phone launching in India for approximately 50,000 rupees from LG, and this phone is going to be available very soon in India. We are going to talk about what all things you get within the package and what kind of features you can expect, because this is going to be a flagship phone, so it does have the kind of features you are looking forward in a flagship phone like this. So this is the package which we have got. This is not the Indian little package, but the overall contents will remain the same. This is a review unit package which we have got, and over here at the back side you can see that we have some key specification mentioned about the phone, which includes the 5.5-inch IPS quantum display, which is a very good crisp and clear display. We have got 16 megapixel rear camera, which is very good in terms of taking photos in low light as well, and daylight performance is very nice as well. We have 8 megapixel front camera which can take pretty good selfie photos, and then we have some sensors over there. So let me open the package and show you what we have inside. And the first thing which we get inside the package is the LG G4. This phone looks very good and the display looks very colorful as well. From different angles you can see the display is looking colorful, and the overall color reproduction of the display is also very nice. I have been using this phone for approximately 2 weeks, and the kind of performance I have got from this one is quite commendable. When it comes to the look and feel, we have got the leather version of the LG G4 which looks beautiful, and it is again very much real in terms of the leather which we see at the back. These stitches over there are actually real, they are not fake, and the kind of finishing you see over there on this device is definitely one of the best finishing I have seen as far as leather is concerned. But still there is a layer of leather over there on the back cover, and still it is plastic. The kind of work they have done on the back cover to make it as real as leather is quite good, which LG has done. And you can see that it is actually plastic, but still it looks very much like real leather, which is quite commendable. Let me just open the package, what we have inside. Let me just show you all that. So we have a charger over there and a data cable. You will also get headphones within the package, some user manuals, but they have given some basic things inside the package when they sent us this package. We have got this phone from LG USA, and this is how the phone look like. Let me talk about in detail about the LG G4. Now here we have the LG G4, which not only looks beautiful, but it is also strong and sturdy at the same time. Unfortunately, I dropped the phone from the waist height some days ago, and the phone has got a dent over here on the edge, which has actually protected the phone from any kind of damage which could have been there on the display side. The display did not break, and the phone is still working perfectly fine even after getting a big dent over there, which actually shows that the phone has got very good build quality as well. Now taking a closer look over the LG G4, you can see we have shiny chrome which is being used on the edges, which again adds to the overall look and feel of the phone, makes it look more premium. And again, the bright display on the front is very vivid in terms of the color reproduction. The kind of form factor you get when you hold this phone in hand is also good enough. It does not feel like a heavy phone, considering it is a 5.5-inch big display phone. It is pretty light in terms of the overall weight, and the kind of curve back they have given at the back also gives you a very good grip when you hold this phone. Let's take a look over the connectivity and the ports. On the top you have got a secondary microphone with an IR blaster as well, and at the back side we have got 16 megapixel camera, metal buttons over there. This is the power and sleep key, and this is the volume rocker. The volume rocker is a plastic button but has a very nice texture over there with which you can actually easily access it and feel it. You can distinguish in between the power and sleep key and the volume rocker up and down without any issues because of this texture. We have the LED flash, and we have the laser autofocus over there. Then it comes to the back. On the bottom we have the loudspeaker, G4 branding over there on the cover which looks very nice. On this side we have an indent to remove the back cover. At the bottom you have got the micro USB port for data syncing and charging, a 3.5mm audio jack. You also have a primary microphone over there. Once you open the back cover, you can see that we have the slots over there for the battery. The battery inside is 3000 milliampere, and when it comes to the slots, we have a SIM card slot which can accept a micro SIM, and you can also insert a micro SD card on the top of it. And here we have the camera and other sections open, and this is how it looks like. When it comes to the wireless charging capability, they have also given that over here. So this plate over here is going to be responsible for wireless charging. In case you would like to do that, they have given a circuit over here so that it can accept the current in case of wireless charging from a wireless pad. Let's take a look over the software UI, which has been enhanced this time compared to what we have seen on the LG G3 earlier. This UI has become responsive and smooth as well. I have not noticed any major UI lag, and there is no hang on the phone as far as the UI is concerned. Let's take a look over the internal settings. As you can see, the overall animations are fluid and smooth, and there is no problem with the UI, which is a very good thing. Let's take a look over the general options, and we will find out the version of Android and other details which might matter to you. So we have the Android version which is 5.1 on this device, and then we have other details. Let me just show you the storage scenario as well. So on the storage front, this device has got two models, and the one which we have with us is the 32GB model. So 32GB model is there, and you will have approximately 19.37GB available to the user. We have installed a couple of applications in game, that is why it has taken 1.9GB as well. So you can actually add this to the 19GB, and you will get approximately 21GB available on this device on the 32GB variant. There is a slot over there for the SD card as well, so in case you want to expand the storage, you can do that. Let's take a look over the application scenario, and the application scenario will tell us how much of RAM is being consumed. Again, the device is kind of idle. I'm not running too many applications, and as of now, out of 3GB, approximately 1.4GB of RAM is free, which is pretty good for a device like this, and I do not see any kind of lag on this device with this much amount of free RAM. On the system information, we can find out the current status of the hardware. We have the model number of this device, which is LG-F500L. When it comes to the display resolution, we have got a pretty good display of 1440 to 2392, which does give this device a very good pixel density, and there is no pixelation which we can notice. It has got a pixel density of 538 pixels per inch, which does make things very crisp and clear. We have Adreno 418 GPU, which is also a newer GPU, and this comes on the Snapdragon 808 chipset, which is a combination of two processors together. One is dual core and another one is quad core, so it is actually a hexa-core device. We have the information over there for the other things like extension. Let me just take a look over the sensors which we have got. So we have got accelerometer sensor, magnetic field sensor, gyroscope, proximity, light, pressure, magnetic field sensor, step detector, step counter, and a lot of other sensors which you actually need on a premium smartphone like this. You can do almost anything with these sensors, with a lot of applications which are there available utilizing these sensors. Taking a look over the processor information, I can show you that we have got a architecture 64 processor, which is something new which I have seen. And again, when it comes to the hardware, we have got the Snapdragon MSM 8992, Snapdragon 808. Taking a look over the camera interface, the LG G4 has got one of the best camera I have seen till now on any other LG device. You do have tap to focus. You can take very good photos in low light as well as in daylight. And let me just take a photo right now. It focuses well. It can take the photos pretty fast. You can see that the camera shutter is very quick. And let me just show you some of these photos which I have taken. The ones which I have taken just now is going to be this one, which I have taken properly. So as you can see, this is how the action figure of the Superman is actually looking like. It is pretty crisp and clear in terms of the details. There is no problem. And again, we have taken this photo in indoor light where we do not have much amount of natural light. So let me just take the photo again with ultra low light scenario. In this one, I'm going to dim off the light which we have, and this is going to be a low light photo. this time, and let me see how does it perform in this scenario. So here we have the camera interface. Let me just take this photo again, and even in low light it can lock the focus pretty instantly and take the photo. Let me just show you that. So this is how the photo look like, and again this photo is looking as good as the one which has been taken with light. It has good amount of brightness added to it. It is not looking unnatural, and it has the kind of details you can expect from a 16 megapixel camera, and the kind of UI they have given is also pretty responsive as far as the camera is concerned. They have added good options over there. I can take a front camera selfie as of now, and I'm going to take a front camera selfie right away. And it does have the kind of beautification you need, so you can actually amplify this beautification by moving the slider so that you actually look better than how you actually look. Okay, so we have just taken the selfie, and this is how it looks like. Again, the front camera selfies are looking good in terms of the overall color production. It has been done on these photos, and also in terms of the overall details, I can see myself looking better. I'm actually looking kind of weird, but in this photo I'm not looking that bad. And this is another selfie photo which I have taken without artificial light, and as you can see, this photo is also looking pretty nice in terms of the kind of details it has got, the kind of colors it has got. I can see myself pretty crisp and clear. Even when there was a lot of light behind my face, it has taken this front camera photo very nicely. Some of the other camera samples which I can show you, which I have taken in low light. This is how the photo look like in low light. The one which I took in a hall where we do not have any kind of artificial light, still that photo has came out to be pretty good in terms of colors and details. And then we have this photo taken. This is a selfie photo which I have clicked in daylight. This is also looking nice, and again I have taken more photos as well from this device while testing it. The daylight photos look very crisp and clear, and the colors are reproduced in a very good way. It is almost natural kind of photos you can get, and the kind of blurring you get, especially when you want to have that kind of blurring and you have to focus on a subject which is very closer, then you have very good amount of details of that subject, as you can see over there, and very good amount of blurring which you might expect from that particular photo, especially in case you are taking a macro photo. And we have taken these kind of shots more. This is another shot which is looking as crisp as it can be when it comes to focusing a subject which is very closer and making everything else blur in the background. You can get very good photos from this device in this way. As far as sound is concerned, sound is pretty loud on this device, and with the curved back it has, the sound is not going to be blocked even when you place it on a flat table, as the loudspeaker part is actually again not going to be in touch with the flat surface because of the curved back, which is actually a very good thing. And the kind of design they have followed in this way does make this phone pretty good in terms of the overall sound quality you can expect from a smartphone like this. The battery on the LG G4 is enough to give you around 1 day of battery backup, and you can actually expect more than 1 day of battery backup in case you are not a heavy user. And we have got around 1 day of battery backup most of the time with this one without any issues. This is the battery usage graph which you can see. It is again looking good enough. Again, when we have got 6% of battery over here on this device, it can still last for the next 3 hours because it is right now running on the power saving mode. In power saving mode, 6% of battery can actually last up to 3 hours, which is quite good in terms of the overall battery capabilities and the kind of UI customizations which have been done to save a lot of power on this device at critical times. Now, comparing the LG G4 with the other premium flagship which are there in the market, we have the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, Samsung Galaxy S6 as well, and here we have the LG G4. LG G4 is definitely better in terms of the overall look, especially in case you don't want the back of your premium phone to look smudgy and get a lot of fingerprints, which will happen with the S6 and S6 Edge as well, because they have got a glass back. And the same will not happen over here because this is a leather back which is going to give you a very good grip. The phone is not going to feel slippery, and on the other hand it is not going to get the smudges and scratches very easily. So this is definitely better in terms of the overall looks if you compare it with the Samsung Galaxy S6 or with S6 Edge. at least as far as the look and feel is concerned. The kind of performance you see on these two phones is very good, and you have a very good performance on the LG G4 as well. But in case looks matter to you, I would rather recommend you to the LG G4 as compared to S6 and S6 Edge, because they are going to look very dirty over time unless you use a case on them. That's all from us as far as the quick unboxing and quick review of the LG G4. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video help you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.